right, listen up, you little sons of biscuits. We're gonna set the record straight. I am tired of the accusations, the questions, the harassment regarding the Supra. Where's the Supra? What happened to the Supra? Oh, you don't care about the Supra? You love the Corvette more. Why isn't it on the street? Where are the videos? Where's the content? Just relax, all right? Relax. I'm working on it. Now, I told myself, I didn't tell you guys, but this car was gonna be sitting for the summer. The whole summer. I mean, from the second it touched 90 degrees till the second it went below 90 degrees, okay? I was not driving this car at all this summer. I didn't tell you guys this, but the night before I pulled the wheels off the car to get wrapped up and ship out, I crashed it. Well, I didn't crash it, I f***ed it up. It's actually not that bad, and I'm just being dramatic, but I'm super OCD, so any little imperfection anywhere on the car is just gonna bug the hell out of me. Even if it's not noticeable, I know it's there and it drives me up the freaking wall. I'll put a couple of pictures right here. I wasn't gonna fix it for a while because it was kind of on the bottom side of the bumper. You couldn't really tell. I knew it was there, but it didn't bother me a whole lot. And I was like, you know what? I'll just leave it for the summer. Whenever the summer's over, I'll get some more wheels. I'll throw them back on the car and drive around for a bit until I feel like pulling the wrap off, repairing it and rewrapping it. But unfortunately, I had to scrap that idea and get it fixed. You guys saw me do the radiator on the Corvette. And when I did the radiator, I went to Harbor Freight and I got one of those, what is it, like a 5 or 10 gallon bucket? I don't know the size, but I drained all the coolant from the stock radiator in there and I put it over here in the corner where I kind of put all my and for some reason, it cracked on the bottom. So one morning I came out, the entire floor, the entire garage was covered in coolant and my bumper was sitting just like this, obviously. And where it was cracked, there was obviously a rip in the wrap and it soaked up like probably a cup of coolant and it was soaked all the way across the bottom. The entire bottom of the bumper was completely soaked with coolant where the wrap was and the crack was. So anyways, long story short, pulled the wrap off, took it to my buddy Layman, he fixed it up, did a great job. And I still have to wrap it with some carbon fiber. I got the carbon fiber way over there in the corner of the garage. So I just gotta do that, not worried about it. That's just one of the reasons why I haven't been driving or working on this car. I don't have wheels, it's been too hot, and my bumper was kind of up. I've been having a really tough time on what to do with the wheel situation. I don't know if I wanna get GTs again or sell the big brake kit and get Meisters or SSR SP1s. I don't know what the hell to do, or if I should just not even buy wheels for this and just put all the money into the Corvette, like the wide body wheels for this, paint, all that stuff. Or if I should just get cheaper wheels for the Supra so I can have extra money to put into the Corvette. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do, and I don't have enough money to do everything that I want. So I gotta be very selective on what I end up doing. Let's move on to the second reason. This wrap is dog shit. This is a Inazitech wrap. It looks phenomenal, but oh my God, it is not durable or reliable whatsoever. It is probably the worst film you could put on your car. Not to mention the install was not good. My experience of getting the wrap done was awful. It's just been an absolute nightmare. So I'm vastly unhappy with the wrap. It looks cool, but that's it. That's it. You literally, like, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell in the camera, right here, that little scuff right there, you know what that's from? Basketball shorts. I brushed up too hard against the car and it scuffed the wrap permanently. I've used compound, I've polished, not coming out. Basketball shorts. That's how sensitive this wrap is. As you can see, it's peeling up in a shit ton of spots right here, over here, on this side of the taillight. If you go over here, it's peeling up all inside of here. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that, but it's peeling up all in there. Towards the front, like I said, that big ass scuff. The bumper is peeling on the wing, on the outside, on the inside, there's literally white coming through. The bottom of the mirror is all coming off. I always said I was gonna get my car wrapped one time, and this is that one time, and I'll never do it again. But all these little imperfections after having to deal with all that bullshit just adds to the bad vibe of this wrap. It looks great, but I fucking hate it. So now we have the wheel situation, it just being too damn hot, the cracked bumper situation, and now the shitty wrap situation. What's next? Let me show you. Problem number 2, I don't know if it's the master or the slave, but the clutch pedal feels like absolute shit. So I already knew that my clutch was going out. I thought I still had a little bit of life left on it, but with how the clutch pedal feels, I don't know. It might have just shit the bed while it was sitting for the past couple months. Battery is completely dead. I've changed this battery 3 times, so there's a draw somewhere in the car. Moving into the engine bay, luckily a whole lot doesn't have to be done. I gotta put the intake back on, but before I do that, I wanna polish the pipe just to match the turbo and the intake manifold. The power steering reservoir is leaking just a little bit. I think I just gotta tighten one of the AN fittings. Gotta get a fuse box cover. I never replaced it when it blew off when I was driving without the hood. My oil pressure sensor took a shit, so I need to replace that. That's super easy to get to and replace. I wanna paint the fan shroud just so it doesn't look as bad. It just looks like faded plastic. And I wanna paint the engine bay. Like the shock tower is all messed up on this side from pulling the turbo, putting it back in. I left a brake fluid cap right there, ate up all the paint. It just overall looks gross. Like it's 27-year-old paint. Can only look so good. And I wanna do an oil change and change the plugs just so it's fresh and ready to go. But for the engine bay, that's about it. And then we have the trunk situation. I got my tail light, well, a tail light. Got my headlights, the bumper lights. I gotta put bulbs in those. I gotta replace the low beams in these. Gotta get a battery mount. I have yet to get a battery mount ever since I rear mounted the battery. So all that has to be done. It's dusty as all hell. Like you guys saw, it is bad. Like really bad. So got to do a full detail on the car. I don't feel like doing that. I'm lazy as hell. So yeah, that's what's going on with the Supra. I just wanted to do a quick video and update it with you guys. I am actively looking for wheels. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna be putting wheels back on this car very, very soon. Get the bumper back on, get it wrapped, get everything remounted, like the headlights, tail light, all the bumper lights and everything, and start driving it around again. If a clutch issue is present and it's just not like, maybe I just need to bleed it or something. If that's not the case, then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the clutch. Winter is coming, so it'll actually be enjoyable to drive this car once again. I really do miss driving this thing. I miss driving it, I miss making content, I miss working on it, I miss talking to people about it. I'm hoping to get a set of wheels this week. I already got a set of tires. I gotta get those mounted and back on the car. Yeah, just a quick update real quick. This is not a super fun video, but a lot of you have been asking about the Supra, what's going on with it, where it's been. Now you know. I don't want to drive it because it's hot. I'm embarrassed by the quality and the durability of the wrap. The wheels that are on it are awful. My friends let me borrow their wheels so I can move it around the garage just to work on this little thing right here. So I appreciate them for letting me borrow wheels, but it's time to get a set of my own so I can bring this thing back. But hope that answers your questions. There will be a ton of content coming for this car very soon, I promise. For now, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, live fast.